It's game time. Today, 10 tenacious teens have journeyed to Splatalot to go head-to-head with the defiant Defenders as they strive to capture the highly coveted crown of Splatalot.
This one's for my nerd herd!
Will these Defenders be able to keep the castle safe from the attackers, preserve the kingdom of Splatalot, and in the end, reign victorious? Who will tumble? Who will tilt? Who will teeter? And who will go splat?
Welcome to Splatalot, everybody. I'm Jason Agnew, and this is Matt. Let's just get to it, Chin.
Let's just get to it.
There you go. Here's what attackers will face in the castle today. They'll start at attempting to cross the merciless moat, with the fastest 6 moving on to the Ditch the Dungeon round, where the 4 who survive that will move on to the Capture the Crown round. Fast enough for you, Maddie?
Could have been a tad quicker. Sorry to rush you, Jay, but I'm double parked, and these Splatalot cops are notorious for having your car destroyed for illegal parking.
Then let's preview the moat. First up, the Splatapole. Then it's up the slippery slope and across the rolling mace.
Watch out for the splackins. Seriously, watch out.
Attackers then head on down the impossible incline, coming face to face with the 1-2 punch we call the beastly battle axes. Then it's time for the bridge of disaster and a pole vault onto the wavering warhead to the relative safety of the finish platform.
I love it, but let's keep it moving. All right, let's speed on over and meet the Defenders. You'll eventually see all 6, but let's start with the Defenders on the moat. First up, it's Kookaburra.
Hey, trying to sneak up behind me? Yes, you are.
Joining him out there is Medivh and her sister in strife.
Hi, I'm...
Fatale. I'm gonna be the thorn in yours.
One flap and you're on your back.
Little Thorne tribute from Kook.
And a good one, too.
Okay, Maddie, let's see if these attackers will be fast enough for you.
If not, Medivh, Fatale, and Kook will make life miserable for them.
Hi, Mom.
I break for fabulous!
No time for braking. Step on the gas.
Great landing. Landing successful. Neil, are you an air cadet?
Yup!
Because you did really well just then.
Thank you, Kookaburra. You are fabulous!
No time to talk.
He's hit. He's going down. Mayday, mayday, splat.
Here's Neil on the mace, and here's Neil splatting. Keep it moving, people.
Watch out for that.
Neil dodges the splackin as he makes his move on the incline.
I like that move.
Now, do you skate too?
I see what Medivh is going for here. Time to get his fabulous brakes fixed.
Going with the positive, I dub Neil Super Skate Man.
Chop, chop, people.
Look, Neil, watch me now.
The water blast, Medivh, and the battle axes can't stop him.
Fatale's turn.
Neil, do you think Fatale is fabulous?
He's not stopping, so I guess not.
He's stopping now.
Up on the wavering warhead,
Fly, Neil!
and Neil is over with a 339.
Is this attacker a space cadet?
Yes.
Yes! It's fabulous. Yellow bananas!
Bonjour, SHANTAE. And now Kook says hello in the language of splat. I guess for Kook, yellow means go because there was no slowing down with that splat ball. Au revoir, SHANTAE.
Bonjour! Je m'appelle Medivh!
Wow, she's annoying in French, too.
Better hope Medivh can't hear you.
Plat pour vous. Merci beaucoup.
Confusing French from Fatale and a 737 on the moat for SHANTAE.
La slide.
If you can fly, you can dance.
Interesting theory.
Do the fly dance. Is that it? That's the fly dance.
Yeah, I can fly, unlike you.
But he's a bird.
Well, I'm currently defending. Do the lunge again.
Oh!
I hear you want to open a beauty salon, girl. Maybe I should give you a haircut. A haircut now!
Oh! And the splackin strikes, taking out an unsuspecting ELLIE. A surefire candidate for the splat of the day. Oh, baby.
That's enough.
Do you do mani-pedi?
A splatty mani petty.
What's that?
Beaks and claws.
Ellie holds onto the warhead and she's across twice.
She's still not actually there, Jay.
It's gonna be a long day.
And she hangs in there to complete the moat.
You're there, huh?
Nicely done.
But with an 11:59, she'll be dancing off soon.
This one's for my nerd herd.
Go on and make those nerds proud, Hannah.
I'm pretty sure that a group of nerds isn't called a herd. It's a gaggle. Or a googling.
You better fly back to your mommy.
Now that was just mean. Are all nerds this mean, Jay? I mean, you're a fairly nice guy.
The gentle burn from Matt Chin.
Hey, girl, do you have some kind of nerd sign?
Oh, a nice splat. I hope Hannah is as passionate about the water as she is about the earth, because she's going for a swim.
Not to worry, she's right back up.
Time for the axes to do their job. Bye, Hannah.
Hello, Hannah, and hello, 829. It might just be enough today.
Enough for what?
Time for a fashion show.
All right, here he comes now. Up the catwalk. Here he is, Kevin, wearing the Splatalot Fall Collection.
That fall collection looks a lot like the spring, summer, and winter collection. Oh, I get it, the fall collection.
Hey, Kevin, what you think? You like my outfit, Kevin?
Maybe a little.
Oh, I kind of like you, Kevin.
Don't like him too much. He's getting a free pass on the axis.
Kevin, Kevin. Whoa!
Oh, don't worry, Kevin. Splatting is all the rage this season.
If that's the case, then Kevin is gonna be a fashionista. With splats like this, everyone is gonna want to see his designs.
Kevin is fashionably late with the 621.
New trend this season, Kevin. Slime.
Speaking of late, we need to get going here or my car is gonna get destroyed for sure.
Right, you're double parked. We're gonna see what we can do. Here's the time so far. Neil's in the lead with 3:39, followed by Kevin, SHANTAE, Hannah, and Ellie has an 11:59.
Do we have to go to commercial now, Jay?
It does pay the bills, Matthew. Coming up, we'll have 5 more attackers hit the moat, and Matt might lose his car. All this and more when Splatalot continues. Welcome back to Splatalot. I'm Jason Agnew. This is Matt Chin.
They should know that already. Double parked. Let's move it.
Oh, okay. Before the break, Neil's at the top time of 3:39, and Ellie is the slowest so far with 11:59.
Fatal's on the Aqualizer, Mediva's on one Splatzuka, and Kook's on the other.
Outwork, outplay, yeah?
But can he outsplat?
There's no rings in the castle, so we might have a problem.
Brayden, I'd like to have a girls' night with you, so you can come over and start braiding my hair.
I wish I thought of that one.
I'm glad I didn't. Up the incline.
Come on, Brayden. I thought you was gonna teach us something.
Brayden, over here. Brayden, look over here. Look, Brayden, look, Brayden.
Oh, that's a ring-ding-dong dandy.
That Splacken strikes again as Kook does enough to steal Brayden's focus, allowing the Splacken to outwork Brayden's noggin, even taking out his shoe. Nice! Brayden gets some encouragement from Fatal.
Go, Brayden!
But it doesn't seem to matter as the Aqualizer's blast sends him straight into the moat.
Why don't you do it in slow-mo, Brayden?
With a 16:55, he already did.
You've got one life, just live it!
We catch up with Kayla under the watchful shadow of the Splacken.
I'm all for lifeguards. Except how do you guard your own life?
She avoids the Splacken,
But the incline takes her down.
Kayla squares off with the battle axes.
On your feet, child.
Oh, dear. Oh, she's doing the boogie board thing. She's swimming out.
Is that what she's doing?
See you later, alligator.
She boogies to an 8:44, knocking Brayden out of the competition.
Too bad she's not a junior slime guard.
Victory, here I come!
I like Sarah's attitude.
Wow! How about I can see it now? Victory? That's with a question mark at the end. That should have been it.
Go, Victory, here I come!
Don't go changing, Sarah.
Nah, just go splatting. Dirty Moat, here I come.
What's up?
Oh!
Out. Mediocre performance. Here I come.
How about you get your hair done better?
Ow! She just up on my way. I'm not gonna get it now. I was gonna let you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that Mediva doesn't like the negative comments about her hair.
What was your first clue, Jay? The screaming, the slime, or the splat?
All 3.
Fatal's corner, here you come!
Population 2, Fatal in the Aqualizer.
But Sarah ends up with an 11:06.
I found victory!
Look up, there's the victory. Oh, you found it.
And now an attacker with a different approach to running the moat.
What do you mean?
Travis clocks in with a 4:28, knocking out Sarah. He leaps back from the finished platform on the wavering warhead. Take it back, Mediva. Makes his way onto the bridge of disaster.
I'm so confused.
Fatal sends Travis back up the beastly battle axes, and Mediva conserves some slime. It's a trip up the impossible incline, and Kook retrieves a lost splat ball. Jumping out of the moat and onto the mace, Travis works his way back down the slippery slope and up out of the water and back onto the splatapult to deliver his battle cry.
Start at the finish.
Oh, now it makes sense.
What do you do at the finish? Do you start again?
Kook's still working on it.
What?
Here's Quinton on the slippery slope.
Saw that coming.
Can you freestyle rap?
I can, but not now.
Yeah, I'd say he's kind of busy.
Yo, my name is Quinton. I look like a goat. I fell off the mace roll right into the moat.
Make it stop, Goat and Moat.
Well, it makes sense if you just add some sound effects. See?
Not better.
Oh.
I eat breakfast. I eat a croissant. You're falling them on. You're my little poisson.
I didn't get it, but I love it.
Well, you see, Matt, first she said croissant, then she said poisson, which means fish in French.
Still don't get it.
Quinton wraps up with a 551, and out goes Kayla.
My name's Vital. I do my job. When I defend the crown, I can...
Ah, that was just sad. Heading into the next round, we'll have Neil, Travis, Quinton, Kevin, SHANTAE, and Hannah.
Can't we just skip the next round? My car is in serious jeopardy out there.
Sorry, Maddie, but we need to follow castle protocol, and that means you need to get a flag to get into the final round. And our remaining 6 attackers will battle for those flags when Splatalot returns. Welcome back to more Splatalot. I'm Jason Agnew.
And I'm Matt Chin. Let's move it along.
I apologize for my partner, folks. Seems he's illegally parked outside the castle, and in Splatalot, the police don't ticket you or tow you. They're actually going to destroy his car
With a blast of dragon fire.
Here's who's joining us in the Ditch the Dungeon round. We have Neil, Travis, Quinton, SHANTAE, Hannah, and Kevin. And here's what the Ditch the Dungeon round is all about. Attackers begin by escaping the stock market, making their way over the splat walk, and finding themselves on the loathsome ladder. The goal is to grab one of the 4 flags at the top in order to advance to the final round. But look out, because during the climb, the attackers will be pelted with slime, goo, and smack talk from the dastardly defenders.
Hopefully all in a very timely manner.
The next bit, up to you, partner.
Hitting the dungeon, we have SKABB! As if that isn't enough, we also have
Vane.
And to top it off, we have the silent but violent Thorne.
I'll be the thorn in your eye.
Dude, that sounds painful.
Yeah, safety first.
In the stock market, we've got Hannah in green and yellow, Travis in zebra, SHANTAE in yellow, Quinton in red, Kevin in green, and Neil in orange.
Up top, it's Vane on the froth frother with Thorne and SKABB on the goo grenades.
The attackers are quickly out of the stocks and clearing the gate.
I'll start off with a gentle dosing in mayonnaise.
It's raining foam out there as Thorne lays on the goo grenade. So long, Neil.
Kevin looks ready to take a shot at the ladder.
And SKABB will take a shot at anybody.
I'd like to take this opportunity to nominate myself as Splatalot Sheriff.
SKABB, if you're the sheriff, then I nominate myself as your new deputy.
Nomination taken.
He's just giving away badges out there.
I am to splat and serve, to slime and protect.
He's got my support.
Okay, I nominate myself as Splatalot Handsome.
As long as Vane's not sheriff, I'm good.
He's just doing what he does best, Jay.
Taking on attackers?
Exactly.
Speaking of which,
Tastes good, doesn't it?
I don't think Quinton would agree.
Things are a bit broken today.
Direct hit on the Space Cadet.
Thank you for that. You're welcome.
SKABB winds up with a goo grenade and gives Neil a fabulous splat on the head. Pure comedy for the barbarian.
Look out for Thorne.
It's a rain of thorn for you, Hannah.
The nerd holds on.
Making her nerd herd very proud, I'm sure.
The attackers are struggling to get anything started. My car's gonna be destroyed for sure. Can't believe I'm cheering for the attackers to get this done. Oh, but I still have a good splat as Vane takes out Neil.
Did everyone see that?
I did. Vane drops a Splatzuka shot on Neil, sending him sliding down into SHANTAE, Travis, and Kevin. 4 for 1.
Is it time for lemons?
Oh, wow. Quinton gets absolutely nailed by SKABB, sending everyone back down the ladder.
Oh, awesome, dude.
Defender air high five.
Extra goo for you.
What a treat. How generous of him.
I was gonna throw this, but I didn't need to. He fell on his own.
The intimidation factor.
Thorne with a bucket of slime. Very old school splatting out there.
An oldie but a goodie.
I'm sorry. Did I put the rumbly in your tumbly?
Quinton says yes.
I will now call the Purple Plague.
Easily one of my least favorite moments.
Not a fan of purple, Jay?
It's the plague, man. The plague!
Right, well, I'll cheer for anything that moves this round along.
Attackers are indeed moving, but only in the wrong direction. Travis can't quite hold on, tumbling down and taking SHANTAE with him.
Well, if we're gonna do it, then let's review it. SKABB drops the plague, and down goes Neil and Quinton, followed shortly after by Travis and SHANTAE.
I guess Travis should have started at the top of the ladder and worked his way back to the stock market.
Say hello to my little friend.
Just the sight of the aggravating act sends the attackers tumbling. Oh!
You shoot. He splats and he scores.
That was pretty impressive as Quinton goes sliding down right into the zebra, sending Travis flying and Quinton sprawling across the splat walk.
The attackers regroup and launch another climb up the ladder. Here comes Neil. Actually, all 6 are making a play for the top. I doubt SKABB can defeat them all.
Maybe not, but he'll start with Neil, SHANTAE, and now Kevin.
He's lost his axe. He's defenseless up there.
Only the axe head, Jay. SKABB still got enough axe to poke the attackers back down.
You shall not pass! Thorne! You messed up my hair, dude!
Don't worry, he'll wash the mayo off.
Makes sense to me.
Hey, what do you think of mine?
SKABB gives SHANTAE a shove, and she takes Travis and Hannah with her.
On the other side of things, Kevin is at the top and has the first flag. And as Neil slides back down, Quinton rises to the top, slides on his knees, and grabs that second flag. Way to go, Quinton.
Come on, Vane, is that all you got?
That won't be enough to stop SHANTAE as she works her way up to claim the third flag. We are now down to 1.
This is gonna be rough for 2 of these remaining attackers.
But it won't be for Neil as he makes it to the top of the ladder in time to grab the 4th and final flag.
Hannah can barely watch her slide of shame, and Travis takes the bumpy route up.
Oh, there's SKABB. He may have lost his axe, but's found a friend in Hannah.
Well done, yes?
And for these 4 attackers, they found a place in the final round. It'll be Kevin, SHANTAE, Neil, and Quinton facing off for the crown of Splatalot.
My car is on the brink of destruction.
Why don't you just go move it? Like, I can cover for you.
Oh, great idea. Thanks, Jay.
The crown is on the line when Splatalot concludes right after this. Welcome back to the conclusion of Splatalot. I'm Jason Agnew, and my co-host Matt Chin is currently checking on his car, which was double parked outside the castle. Next up, the race for the crown with Neil, SHANTAE, Quinton, and Kevin.
Splatalot justice is swift, Jay. This is all that's left of my car.
Sorry, partner, I've got to move on to the capture the crown round. It starts with the attackers hitting the dire mire, jumping over to the barrier of all barriers, and then leaping across the terrifying tees. Then they make their way onto the scary go-round, go up and over the annihilating arm, landing on the gruesome twosome. Then it's a walk in front of the clobbering cannons, a jump to the royal ramps, a hop to the rock wall to victory, and a climb to the top where the crown of Splatalot awaits one lucky king or queen.
Who needs a car when you've got the Defenders? Our attackers will have to deal with all 6 today out on the swamp.
I think these 4 are up for the challenge, with Neil fabulous in orange, Kevin fashionable in green, SHANTAE bananas in yellow, and Quinton rapping in red.
Vane and Coop load up the Splatsuko while Thorne, SKABB, and Medivh and Fatal are ready to roll.
There's the horn, and here we go. Neil dives right into the mire.
Brave move or crazy move?
The barrier is proving a real challenge out there.
Guys, lift each other up. Okay, right
Looks like the attackers are going to work together on this.
I hate when this happens.
Why is there no one here yet?
Neil is over and now helps Kevin to join him. Quinton gives SHANTAE a shove.
And Neil and Kevin abandon him.
Luckily, SHANTAE sticks around.
Guys, help!
I like how Kevin comes back, but Neil has decided to move on. Neil's an attacker I can get behind.
Everyone's over.
Step through there, Neil.
There's Neil's reward for being selfish.
But he was the first one to help it on the barrier.
Oh, Neil! You're not doing very well, champ.
No one can help him there.
Yes! Yes, Frogman!
Great run by Kevin. SHANTAE now making her way across the tees. And oh!
Look at that banana peel her way over the tees and stretch right out into the water. Just like that, the banana splits.
Kevin makes the leap onto the scary go-round. Can he make it over the annihilating arm?
There's one of them here! He's straight from the pack!
Bad news, Coop's got a beat on him.
Checking in with Quinton, who's still on the tees. He seems to be figuring it out.
Stand up, young man.
That's actually some worthwhile advice from Vane.
As Coop gives him some worthwhile goo over there, taking Kevin into the swamp.
Here comes Neil.
You know, for an air cadet, you're terrible.
What is with Vane's harshness today?
Haven't you ever watched this show before?
Neil's up on an arm.
Good job, Kirk! What is going on?
Sounds like Kook has never watched the show before either. Now Quinton joins the scary go-round.
Yo, what's up, Quinty? I didn't have to do anything. The guy just quit.
That's twice today for Vane.
Kevin and Thorne are set to clash.
Not quite. Instead of a clash, Kevin goes for a splash. Aye, indeed.
SHANTAE has found the scary go-round, and how's Neil doing?
It's time for you to kneel before me. Kneel.
See what Thorne did there, Jay?
Clever.
I know, right?
No, I was being sarcastic.
Uh-oh. Bye, Quinton.
Let's shoot things back to Neil.
Good choice of words, Jay.
I says to stay where you is, yes!
Come on, Thorne.
Hey!
Hay's for horses, Neil.
That was beautiful defending.
You're very beautiful yourself.
Why, thank you, Thorne.
Don't touch my weapon, Kevin.
Bad idea, Kevin.
He really should have known better.
Neil makes a break for it.
Ow! No, you can't!
Oh, and down goes Fatal.
Here comes Medivh for some vengeance, and she gets it.
That was a fatal distraction.
And definitely worth seeing again. I love it.
Come on, Jay. Oh, wait, I do love the second part.
SHANTAE is taking a shot at the gruesome twosome.
Is she seeing a third non-existent arm?
QUINTON is still in the mix, but needs to make a move.
Come on, Quentin, you can still win.
Okay. Oh, great.
What are you doing?
It's really hard to get on there. I'm not a good jumper.
You better hurry.
Ow! It's the girl! Ow! Ow! What was that? Ow!
SHANTAE sneaks past Medivh.
But Fatal puts a quick end to that.
Neil is making a move for the Royal Ramps, and he's on. Neil needs to steady himself for a takeoff. Here he goes.
Passengers prepare for a splat down.
Now SHANTAE is over.
Surprising.
And quickly joined by Kevin.
It's not a slide. You have to stand up.
Wow, like Quinton, she's not a good jumper either.
But Kevin sure is.
Oh!
No! No!
He has hold of the wall, and he's on his way up.
Someone needs to do something.
What is Kook up to?
I don't know, but it seemed to work on Neil.
SHANTAE with the second shot at the wall.
And she takes out Kevin. Hilarious.
The defenders are delirious with joy. This is unreal. Who will finally make the climb? Can Neil dig deep and find the strength?
Let's go!
Or maybe SHANTAE.
I guess Quinton learned how to jump.
Now Kevin is back over.
Quinton!
A little slime stick for the latecomer.
Neil sticks the jump. Here goes SHANTAE, and again grabs at an ankle.
I'm beginning to like her.
The defenders are just yelling now.
Wish they'd throw something instead. Thank you, SKABB.
It's all too late as Neil avoids the ankle grabbing and slime balls to reach the top and grabs the crown.
Woo! I'm the king of Splatalot! Yeah! That was for you, Michelle!
And Neil is the new king of Splatalot.
Who's Michelle?
We may never know, Maddie, but she inspired King Neil to victory.
Think King Neil will buy me a new car?
It's a crown, not a bag of money.
Fine then, I'll cheer myself up with 2 splats of the day. Splackin' time! Ellie, we hardly knew you, but you sure made fast friends with the Splackin'. And Brayden got outworked and outplayed by the Splackin'. Bye-bye, Brayden.
Move aside for the journey to the crown. King Neil told us he breaks were fabulous, but he never really stopped for anything until he had that crown in hand.
My first act as King of Splatalot is to throw one of you in the moat. I wish I could do it to all of you, but today I think it will be Medivh.
Medivh? Wow, didn't see that one coming.
This king is all over the place.
Let's face it, she deserves a splat as much as any of these defenders do.
I guess.
That's it for us today. I'm Jason Agnew.
And I'm Matt Chin.
See you next time on Splatalot.
Can I catch a ride home?
I don't think so.
La slime.